Hello and welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me as always is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. This is a very nice Friday night, and this is Degen Dads. Andrew, how are you doing? How are you feeling at the end of the week here, approaching the week 3 kickoff?
Feeling good, brother. Feeling good. Ready to get some bets in. I've already placed some bets. Obviously early action is good. You can get some closing line value on some bets. So I went ahead and did that before things crept up here on us. Exciting. Got some good props, some good Andrew's D play of the week as well for the good people. So excited to get into it. Obviously, David might be joining us here. He said he might be late. Something came up. So maybe joining us, maybe not. If not, we will get him in on the next week's show. But either way, we got PropsBot bets for you. I took a deep dive into PropsBot and pulled out some nice nuggets for you guys. So excited to get into it, Brune Dog.
Nope, very excited. Week 2, closer to breaking even. Made about like $30. Week 1 made like 160. So still up on the year, but week 2 was a bit of a slide. And that profit really came up from making up on Monday Night Football, so that was helpful. Attacking both the Chargers and the Bucks money line, that helped. That helped. Bucks were one of the picks last week, so that was solid.
Yes, sir.
Didn't have the Chargers on our card, but they were a clear pick for me on Monday night. So was glad that those two were able to bring home a nice Monday night save, as we degenerates sometimes need, able to rally the troops. Or the treasure chest.
You're only down when you stop betting.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It is a game of numbers. It is just a law of averages. It will come back to you as long as you're playing the game the right way. So, Andrew, anything to share before we get into the show here?
Let's just check in with the chat. Obviously, Mike, the chat overlord Rob in here says, let's go, boys. Best two-man weave since Aaron Hernandez and his getaway driver.
Nice.
Best ball on call said, either way, here's a thumbs up. Appreciate you on the like. Of course, Meg checking in. Sup, Meg? How we doing? If you guys haven't already, go watch Meg and Steve, their latest stream out. They gave out some nice prop bets and some nice Degen action for you guys as well for the Bears and the Cowboys game. So head on over, check out their X's as well. Their X's, that sounds weird. Check out their Twitter as well.
Right. I just don't do it. I just don't say it.
Yeah, check out their Twitter. The play is over there for you guys. I already put it in as well. I thought it was a pretty cool play. So make sure to check that out. And as always, make sure if you haven't signed up already, go get our FanSpeak Degen subscription. It is only $34.99. That is for the entire year. You'll get the NFL in-season content, the bets, the DFS stuff, the Battle Royale stuff, anything else we feel like putting out there for you guys. So make sure you are signed up for that if you want to make sure that you are getting all of our plays and the write-ups and the information you need for DFS and Battle Royale. Brune Doggy. We ready, big dog? Props?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, we ready. We ready.
All right. Player props, everybody.
Let's get juiced up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I don't know how many you got, but I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 for the people. So
lead off.
I'll lead us off here. So heading on over to the Browns and the Packers game. Packers are very good on defense. Okay. They have held Jaden Daniels in check. They played extremely well week 1. There is one weakness, though, that I've noticed with the Packers, and that is against the tight ends. They have allowed the tight ends to slowly throughout the game, occur numbers on them as well as touchdowns. So my first one here, just because it's going down, Harold Fannin more involved now, but David Njoku is still there. And his receiving yardage, I mean, last year, it was definitely higher than this. Right now, it's at 35.5. I'm going to take the over. I feel like David Njoku is going to be able to exploit The Packers, the middle of the field there on the Packers. We know that they like to rush the quarterback as well. Might get some early and often dump offs to David Njoku across the middle. So I'm going to lean in on what the Packers, the one weakness that they got right now on defense is against the tight ends. I will take David Njoku over 35.5 receiving yards.
Can't hate it. Can't hate it. Going back to the well pick, tried and true. The production just got to be there at some point. Harold Fannin, he's shining. He's getting that target share. And David Njoku feels very trustworthy in that offense. Jerry Jeudy dropping the ball, not looking that great. Cedric Tillman just catching random balls for touchdowns. Very odd stuff. I'm also going back to the well. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs, 4+ receptions this week. Had this bet last week, just missed it on the one catch up against the Bears, who really didn't put up a fight, after the first handful of possessions. Lions ran away with this one, didn't really need Gibbs in the passing game. They get the Ravens on Monday Night Football. I think they're going to need more of Gibbs this week, especially in the passing game. You'll have a Ravens offense keeping pace with the Lions, and the Lions likewise with them. So expecting points in this game and an active role for Jahmyr Gibbs. Give me the over 3.5 receptions at -116 for Jahmyr Gibbs in week 3.
I like it. And Mike is asking, obviously, Bruni and I are unfortunately in states that do not allow pick'ems, so we never really do the pick'em slips. But Mike did ask us if, we at the end here, we can maybe give him a few that we're confident in, and he can build a pick'em out of them. So we will do that for you, Mike. I just jotted that down here. All right, next one up for me. Okay, so have you seen what the offensive line looks like now for the Bucks? They are down bad right now. Like just 3 starters out. It's not.
Are we going IDP
good
here? Are we going IDP props?
No, we aren't. But I wanted to point that out because generally what happens when you have to shake up the offensive line, right? Like the defense is going to get pressure, right? A little bit on Baker. What's Baker going to do when the pressure comes in?
A little dump off?
No.
No.
Baker going to
do? Tell us. What's he going to do?
Baker going to run. All right.
Okay. All right.
It ain't designed, and we saw it last week. I mean, Baker on the final drive, big run, right?
Big one.
Baker's going to have to do some running this week. They're going to get pressure on him, unfortunately, and I think that just organically he's going to just run out of the pocket. I'm going to take Baker's longest rush over 9.5. He has cleared this in both games. Baker's a gamer. He's a baller. When he feels pressure and he knows that he don't want to just chuck the ball down the field to Mike Evans, he's going to run the ball. I like this a lot. So
what's the total yardage? Just curious.
Let's see here. I will get that in 1 second. Here's Baker's 17.5. So I like that too, to be honest.
Interesting. That seems like a lot, but it does make a little bit of sense, the adjusted number, but it seems still like a very tall order for Baker. That sounds like a big number.
Yeah, like I normally wouldn't touch it because, again, like we see Baker get in these scenarios where, towards the end of the game, he's trying to win the game and he uses his legs. And he's good at it. He's sneakily good at running the ball. I think that they're going to get pressure and Baker's going to feel it. He has a very good pocket presence. I really just feel like Baker's going to get out of the pocket quite often this week and just organically run. And you see because he's not a running quarterback per se, the defense drops back in man-to-man and they turn their back to him. That's where Baker absolutely kills defenses is when they do that. He'll get out of the pocket and go run. So as long as we can get Baker for 10-yard run, we going to cash this. And I have faith in Baker. All right. This is go, Bake, go. So I'll take Baker longest over 9.5.
Respect. We love Baker here. Mike Raub mentioning the Ravens allowing a lot of passes, second most in the NFL right now. So there is some live juice to that number as well. Again, getting the same as last week. Similar type of matchup. We should see points. We expected points out of the Bears. We just didn't get them.
Mike Raub saying Baker under longest. It's IPA season, and those are heavier, and your boy drinks a lot of them.
Okay, fair. Going with a deep dive there.
I like it.
Next up, I've got Wan'Dale Robinson for 50+ receiving yards. This is paying +124. If you don't love that number, you can actually buy it down to 43.5, getting -112 on the money line. I like that. Those odds are pretty solid given his role. He's going to have a lot of targets behind Malik Neighbors, who's going to get some extra coverage from a Chiefs defense. and he's just hitting it. He's hit it the last 2 games. He's hit it 2 of the 4 games to finish last season. The role is there, and he's getting a ton of targets. Like he's Mr. 5 catches goes nowhere, right? This season, the yards are there. They're going places. Again, 43.5, you're getting minus 112, plus odds, 50 yards, plus 124. I like the plus odds, so I'm going to go with the 50 plus receiving yards for Wan'Dale this week.
I like it. Yeah, he's getting heavily involved. Russ likes him some Wan'Dale, so I like that as well. Big game for Wan'Dale last week. All right, next one up for me. Give me Mr. Dak Prescott over 1.5 passing touchdowns. This game is going to be just a flurry of fucking passes. All right, you're gonna have Caleb Williams. It is minus 125.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Like that's I felt like that should be a longer odd. Bruni, you know what's going to happen in this game. Bears going to come out with their scripted plays, look really good, passing the ball all around. Dak's going to come out passing the ball all around. This game is just going to be all around passes, deep shots. The Cowboys lost their center, so I think that Javonte Williams might take a little bit of a hit here. We're going to probably see a little bit more passing from Dak. Dak might have himself a very massive game in this. 2 touchdowns, like we might get here by halftime, honestly. Same thing with Caleb Williams. That's not an official play for me, but I like Caleb Williams over 2 passing touchdowns as well. I mean, the dude's just chucking it down the field to Roma Dunze, and we've seen the Cowboys defense just get absolutely obliterated last week by the Giants. So I like both sides of this, but I'll officially take Dak.
No, that's a great number. I'm surprised that it's not at 2.5. Jump all over that. Odds are going to go up, or the number's going to go up one way or the other. So definitely attack the Dak Prescott 1.5 passing touchdowns. Tried and true through the first 2 games. Juwan Johnson, give me 50 plus receiving yards for him, paying plus 117. He has the eye of Spencer Rattler, and I think more importantly, the defenses really have the eyes of Olave and Rashid Shaheed. So I think there's still just a lot of opportunity for him. He's getting the targets. The role is there, and the defense is highly, concentrated on those top 2 receivers, shutting down the big play opportunities for Shaheed and, the volume that goes Olave's way. You can also buy this down for even money, 43.5, again, receiving yards at minus 114, but I'm riding with the plus odds here. Give me Juwan Johnson plus 50 receiving yards at plus 117.
Shout out Penn State, Juwan Johnson. Also shout out Oregon. But yeah, I mean, dude, I love this play. I mean, Juwan Johnson's been an absolute baller. You're right. Spencer Rattler is just hyper focused on Juwan Johnson right now. He's seeing plenty of targets each and every game. Juwan Johnson just, I mean, like you said, like the defense is looking at Olave, looking at Shaheed, and I don't think people think of like Juwan Johnson as a guy who's going to like burn you for like a 20 or 30 yarder. But honestly, that's within his realm of possibilities. Like the dude's athletic. So he's not only just a red zone guy for them. So I like that play, Bruni. That's a good one.
I think his receptions, you get plus money for 5, and then 4, they've got it pretty juiced. I think like 4 is minus 152, and then you can get plus money for 5 catches. But that's like with that volume that they're expecting, 50 yards feels safe. 43.5 feels even safer. Again, both of those last 2 picks I gave you can actually buy down for even money on DraftKings right now. So whatever option you want, if you want safer floor for Wan'Dale or Juwan Johnson, you can do so, or you can buy up a little bit of extra yardage and get some plus money. I'm feeling greedy this week. Give me the plus odds for both of those guys.
Like it. I like it. All right, next one up for me. Oh boy, this feels gross, but in my stomach, it tells me that it's a really good play because this man, I've seen him do it with multiple teams now. When he gets pressure, he doesn't know what to do. He either chucks it left-handed or he runs. I think that the Vikings are going to keep him in check and not have him throwing the ball left-handed. But I'll take Mr. Carson Wentz over 9.5 rushing yards.
Okay,
he's going to run.
That plays.
He going to run.
He's just not going to know what to do. He's just not going to know what to do, and then he'll run. Yeah.
You'll see it. The confused Carson Wentz is going to come out at some point in that game. He's going to be like, and then he's just going to go back to what he knows and run. When I saw this number was only 9.5, in my mind, I thought it was going to be closer to like the Baker line of like 17, somewhere in there, because again, Carson Wentz, this is what he reverts back to. We've seen him do it, time and time again with different teams. Anytime he gets in there and he feels some pressure and there's not a dump off really quick for him, he's going to tuck it and run. 9.5. feels low. I'll take that for, again, and maybe Vegas didn't exactly know what to do with the line because, the offense doesn't really show you quarterback runs ever. But again, it's an organic play for me where Carson Wentz goes back to his natural form, running the ball. Take the over 9.5 all day.
Again, a very good number. Run to the window. It's either going up or the odds are going against you in the coming days. Run to the window. Go grab those numbers we just brought up there. Right, you have one more?
Oh, yeah. That's right. You only had 3. All right. Next one up for me. Again, Bruni, as you like to say, we're going back to the well. This is an official PropsBotAI play for you. We hit it week 1. We hit it
1.5 again.
We hit it week 1. We hit it week 2. So week 1 was even money. It was like plus 102. Okay. Last week we went all the way back down to like minus 150. This week, Bruni, what do you think it's at this week?
-1 for 1.5.
1.5.
165.
No.
Low.
No, it's back to plus money. It's plus 100. Makes no sense to me. Give me
touchdowns. They're betting on touchdowns. No, go again. Yeah, run to the window.
Give me Fairbairn over 1.5 field goals.
It's
crazy. 100% hit rate this year. It is 80% hit rate last 5, 80% last 10, 80% last 20. This is just a head-to-head matchup with the Jags. He hits us 66.7% of the time. Dude, I just don't get it. Like, again, you're probably right. They're just banking on touchdowns against this Jags team. But we've seen it with the Texans is they just can't get in the end zone. They have a hard time doing it. They don't mind taking the easy points with a field goal. Again, we might cash this by halftime. Week 1, it was cashed by halftime.
Easy by halftime cash.
I sweated it last week a little bit.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now and before the odds change. In fact, I want to see if the odds have changed.
The best odds I found earlier when I was on PropsBot was on BetMGM. That it was like plus 102. I don't know what it was on FanDuel. I just see what the best pricing is and look at that one. But I could not believe that we were at the plus money again week 3 when this has already hit twice in a row. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it pulled up here. The Wi-Fi on my phone doesn't work well, and I'm juicing it up to the computer here for this show. But I will get it going here. I will get into my bold pick of the week. I think you're going to like this one. He showed up for us in week 2. Us best ball bros that still believed, that still hung on. Cooper Cup card. Here we go. 50 receiving yards, 5+ receptions, anytime touchdown. What do you think the odds for that are?
17 to 1.
About 10 to 1.
Oh, okay. Well, but when you were saying it, I didn't know. I was trying to figure out what I thought his anytime touchdown would be.
It's good. It's like plus 215. It's nice.
Oh, see, I kind of thought it would be longer than that. I thought like maybe closer to 4 to 1, but
no,
because he hasn't scored yet, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Okay,
but he got the 7 last week. He put up a ton of yards.
Yeah,
comes back home for this matchup up against a Saints lightweight secondary. Again, Cooper Cup 50+ receiving yards, 5+ catches, anytime touchdown, plus 950, $10 pays 105. Let's ride.
I like it. All right,
you want to make $900? Put $100 down on that.
I love it. Good old Cooper Cup, man, coming back in the fold. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go to my play of the week, and then we will go back to props and help.
What are you calling it now? Is it still is it disgusting? Is it
nope.
Safe play? What is it like? What is it?
We changed it last week. Remember, I changed it. It's gonna be Andrew's D play of the week. Okay, it'll be something with a D. So disgusting. And then last week was double touchdowns for wide receivers. This week we're gonna go to Andrew's double touchdown passes play of the week. So it is going to be
double.
So these are all quarterbacks, and it's going to be their over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Okay. We're going to take Patrick Mahomes against the Giants.
Sure.
Over 1.5. Feels like this is a breakout game for them. They're going to want to absolutely crush the Giants. And as we saw Dak do last week, you can pass the ball on the Giants. We're going to take Mr. Dak Prescott, as aforementioned earlier in my props. We're putting him in here as well. We're going to take Mr. Aaron Rodgers over the 1.5 passing touchdowns.
That one I'm getting a little worried about.
Okay. Why is that?
It should happen because I think the game flow should be there. It's just he didn't look as good in week 2. I would be pumping the brakes a little bit. And I don't know, like, what do you think about a guy like Mac Jones? Like maybe getting some juice in there, some plus money in there.
I mean, you could do that. I'm trusting Aaron Rodgers against so the Patriots and the Steelers, as we mentioned on Wednesday night Battle Royale show, both their secondaries have let up big explosive plays. They are not playing to their abilities. Christian Gonzalez still questionable to play against the Steelers. That's a big swing for the Steelers if Christian Gonzalez again is out once again. I like the spot for it. It is definitely so he has the longest. No, I'm sorry. My next guy is the longest. He has the second longest odds out of any of these guys to do so. But I have faith in Aaron Rodgers. He's going to. Last week they lost in a terrible way. Aaron Rodgers don't like to do that shit. I really feel like he's going to come out and make sure that he slings it like he did week 1. And against the Patriots defense that has not looked probably as good as some people thought they might be this year, I will still take Aaron Rodgers in that scenario. So he is in this card. Last one on here, Brune Dog. This is the gross part, okay? But this man has been a starter in the league. We have seen him throw multiple passing touchdowns in a game. He's a gamer. He got some good pieces around him. And his starting quarterback has now been ruled out. I'm going to take Mr. Marcus Mariota over 1.5 passing touchdowns against the Raiders. The Raiders did not look very good. Now, granted, do I think the Raiders could win this game? I unfortunately do. But the run game has not been there for Washington right now. I do think that they will give Marcus Mariota ample opportunities to hit with Zach Ertz. We already saw him the last week of last year. Marcus Mariota was throwing touchdown passes to Terry McLaurin. He knows the offense and he knows the players. It's not like he's first year on the team. He's been here. He already has practice reps with these guys. He has live game action with these guys. I'm trusting Marcus Mariota this week to get me over the 1.5 passing touchdowns for all 4 of those guys. Again, that's Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Marcus Mariota. That is 13-1. Book it. And if you want to spice that up and add like Mac Jones, like Bruni said, how about it? Take it wherever you wanted to take it. I'm letting it be.
Or Browning. Browning, I still think is in a good spot this week.
Could be. I mean, the Vikings defense is no slouch though. They played fairly well last week.
Yeah, but they've also been bad on the ground. They've allowed a ton of production to running backs, and I think that boosts some Chase Brown this week. But we'll get into that game here in a bit. Are we good? You ready to head over to touchdowns?
Yeah, sorry, I was checking in on the chat here. Meg says Marcus passed for 2 TDs in both appearances last season. Ertz had touchdown in both games with Mariota. I like it. Mike Rob says, I was told Bill will be running the ball 95% of offensive plays. How will Mariota even get 1 touchdown? Dak stock up. Browning has some amazing weapons. Yeah, so feel free if you guys just want to take the idea of the double passing touchdowns and make it your own. More power to you. I would absolutely love that. I gave out what I gave out. You guys do with what you want with that. But Bruni, onward to our anytime touchdowns.
Watch out! He's got getting away from the top speed. Touchdown!
Bam. Touchdowns. How many you got?
I have 3. I am going to first because it's just been talked about at length there for just a moment. We're going Bill right out of the gate. We're going Ja'Cory, Crosby, Merritt.
Bill.
We got Mike Rob in the chat saying he's going to have 95% of the touches. I don't know if that's the case, but he's certainly going to have a lot more than in week 2. It felt almost purposeful, observing the numbers by the end of that game, that they just didn't want to use him on a short week up against a strong Packers defense, specifically up against the run. Maybe they just didn't want him to have, an injury opportunity or just get clobbered, because that's what it was. Austin Eckler, they had to sacrifice him literally just to save Bill for week 3. Going to score a touchdown up against, as you mentioned, a soft Raiders defense. When they get into the red zone, I think it's really going to be all about him. They might activate Chris Rodriguez. McNichols was dealing with an injury. Looks like he's going to be fine. He's going to play. I just don't expect those guys to come in and take an overwhelming amount of the touches. I think McNichols spells JCM well, and he could even take some red zone touches, but I think Bill's going to be able to get one in. We saw in week 1, We saw no roll whatsoever in week 2. I think we're going to revert from that. So again, give me JCM, Mr. Bill plus 105 on the money line. ATD. Let's ride.
Oh, you're speaking to my commander heart. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, screw Marcus Mariota. Get that out of here.
All right, I'm going to so I'm going to play a double play here to get us to plus money because I really like these two guys, but they're so juiced. I'm going to take Jonathan Taylor and Bijan Robinson to both score a touchdown. That gets you to plus 110. I really like both of them to score, but you're laying -2 whatever. Or I think Bijan's -1 or 210 and Taylor's -220 or something like that. So if you take both those guys, you can get plus money. Love both them to score this week. So do yourself a favor, take the plus money, take both of them. I mean, the Titans defense has been very wishy-washy. Jonathan Taylor needs to get himself in the end zone. No more Danny Dimes running the shit in. So he's going to get himself in there for the first time. And of course, Bijan going up against the Panthers. The Panthers defense has been dog duty. I really like both those plays. So go get yourself some plus money by adding them together.
I want to only push back on this because the books know something. Jonathan Taylor is way too juiced up, and I have to say I gotta throw the flag. I gotta throw the challenge flag. I think they're gonna keep him. I think they're gonna keep him off the field, and it's gonna be the Dan Jones show. Give me the Dan Jones anytime touchdown.
Oh, geez,
it's a rare pushback on the touchdowns, but I'm gonna say that Dan Jones knob gobbles John Taylor this week. It's just too much juice. What was it? Minus 200?
Yeah, it's like -220, something like that. Yeah.
This is the week where the sports books like really flex, like they're Back to the Future, like sports almanac, that they've got locked away, deep in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like this is where they really flex it. They're like, can't give them the minus 200. Give it to them. Pull them in. It's a sick joke they're going to play on us, Andrew. It's a sick joke.
We could both win here.
True. They both very well may score rushing touchdowns. Or Dan Jones could catch one. Who knows with this offense? They haven't punted. So yes, scoring opportunities aplenty. We could easily see both of them tuck one in inside the 3-yard line.
We have Fanspeak Royalty in the chat here. Our Best Ball Jeopardy champion, Mr. Fantasy Football Garage. Check.
I didn't even get to tell you the good news because I was running late. He's coming on with us next Wednesday.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I can't wait to see what he likes to bet on. He seems like an ultimate Degen who's like pulling out these. All right, I got a plus 180 to 1 play for you guys this week. That's what I feel like he does, so I'm very excited. I absolutely love that. Let's go.
Can't wait for the interview.
Oh yeah, the
Best Ball Jeopardy
interview.
champ. The original Best Ball
OG
Jeopardy champ.
Let's go.
No one can ever take that from you. Just remember that. No one.
Okay, so I know I gave you Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 passing touchdowns, but I sneak behind the curtain here, but I like the Steelers to win this week. Just pointing that out there. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to throw one of those touchdown passes to Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren has gotten excellent speak by Aaron Rodgers. He quoted Aaron Rodgers and said, anytime we get the ball in Jaylen Warren's hands, good things happen. He accounted for 35% of their touches last week. Jaylen Warren. That's elite. That's very good. And an Aaron Rodgers led offense, when Aaron Rodgers likes you, he don't care what anybody says. He gonna get you the ball. Jaylen Warren is going to get himself into the end zone. And for the starting running back on a team that's playing a lackluster defense thus far in the season, Bruni, he is plus 100. You get even money for Jaylen Warren getting himself in the end zone. I'll take that all day long. Give me Jaylen Warren plus 100 to get in the end zone.
He looks like the guy there. No pushback from me, but man, it's going to suck if Kenny Gainwell spoils your day. Like that's, Caleb Johnson's not going to do it, but by God, Kenny Gainwell getting that increased role, it's going to be annoying, man.
It does happen to me. It does happen to me quite often. I sat Dalton Kincaid this week in fantasy for Harold Fannin. Yeah, yikes. When he scores the first touchdown, I'm like, that's about how it goes.
Too. How are you feeling when that almost happened? Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
So in a dynasty league that you and me are in, I started him with Josh Allen, flex.
Oh.
Nice. Totally awesome. And I also started Terrell Dodson in that league, who also flexed, had like 10 plus tackles, pass deflection, some other stuff, maybe a sack. I don't know. In another league where I had to play against Kincaid, I started Terrell Dotson, and I dunked on him. I was like, oh, defensive player matching your Kincaid. What's up? What's
Nice.
up? Suck on that.
That's right. Yeah.
Suck on that. Yeah, exactly. Great flex. Great feeling. It wasn't the worst Thursday night. I didn't really do much betting just because they didn't give us anything. I really did want to take the 11 points on the Dolphins. I was like, it's too much. I was just like, I can't do it. I don't trust Tua enough to do it. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it.
I did. So actually, Wiles, shout out to Wiles, got me on the Malik Washington over rush yards. He got it at 4.5. I, of course, thanks to PropsBotAI, got it at 1.5. Over on BetMGM. I was surprised how low, like 3-yard difference for a prop.
Someone's
like that.
Not doing their job over there.
I took that all day long, cashed that, as well as at halftime. I went and bought up the Bills to -9.5 for plus money. That cashed right at the end. Thank you, Bills. Appreciate you, Matt Prater. You got next one up here?
Yep, I've got Nick Chubb at plus 105. He is my touchdown treasure chest pick for week 3. Sneak peeking that as well. Going up against what I still perceive as a lightweight Jags defense, especially against the ground. They've had some better game flow the past 2 weeks, but this was a team that was terrible up against the run in 2024. And I still haven't seen massive improvements. We just got better game flow the past 2 weeks. They did allow 1 receiving touchdown to a running back. I'm betting on Chubb to be the first to rush one in for a running back up against them in week 3. Give me plus 105 for him. Looked great in week 2. Found Paydirt has the most rushes for the team through 2 weeks with 25. He may not get over 15 carries, but he's going to get some important ones inside the red zone. So give me Nick Chubb in week 3 to find Paydirt.
Like it. He, dude, he looks so awkward running the ball in last week. You could just tell he's not Nick Chubb anymore. Like not what you think of when he busted outside.
I'm just running hard.
When he ran outside and running to, I'm like, God, he looks like he had a load in his pants. And I'm like, dude, like it's sad to see, kind of. I was good, I was glad for him, but he looked very awkward running the ball. Jamie wanted to know, he said he could flex a kicker in a league. Who does he start? Dicker the kicker or Booty?
You got to have a better option than Booty, though. Like I'll go with Booty, but you got to have a better option than him, I'm sure.
I'll take Dicker personally. I know that doesn't help you because we're not on the same side of that, but yeah, I know Dicker at least is going to kick the ball at some point. Booty, I still can't believe it. Speaking of loads and pants, this girl wants to make a trade in a single QB league. My Michael Penix Hurts for her neighbor's Booty. I'd probably keep Penix and Hurts, to be honest with
you. You didn't catch the wording there?
Oh, my Penix Hurts for her neighbor's Booty. Oh, Jesus. I didn't. That went over my head. I was trying to be a real analyst here.
Andrew's like not that serious.
Yeah,
so
Dicker Booty. Yeah. Yikes. Went over my head. I was trying to be a real friend here, real analyst for you. So apologize on that there, James Dog.
You got me on the Dicker Booty one. I'll give you that. But it was I knew it was a ridiculous question. I was like, you're playing in what league? They're doing what?
Yeah. I try to give real advice here. That's my fault. All right. Next up for me for anytime touchdowns. Again, we think that there's going to be plenty of points scored in this game. Both teams are going to absolutely pass all over each other. I'll take CeeDee Lamb at -102 to get himself in the end zone. Has he done so yet?
He did in week 1, yeah.
That's right. So we're on the pattern. He didn't, or he did, and he didn't, and now he did again. So we taking it all day long. -102. Let's go.
Snip, snap, snip, snap. No, can't disagree. No Jalen Johnson out indefinitely. The Bears defense is just taking hit after hit. Grady Jarrett, TJ Edwards. It's pretty brutal. Kyler Gordon. List goes on.
Yeah. Hold on. For some reason I thought he. No, he didn't.
What's up?
He has not scored a touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb has scored a touchdown.
Game log for CeeDee Lamb. Week 1, 7 for 13, 7 receptions, 110 yards, 0 touchdowns. And then against the Giants, 9 receptions, 112 yards, no touchdowns. I didn't think he did. When you said that he did, I was like, yeah, that's right pattern. And then I was like, wait, no, I wrote down here.
Maybe there was one called back or something that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So to get himself in the end zone for the first time, CeeDee Lamb.
Should be pretty easy. Probably the first one. Probably buy up the odds for the first touchdown for CD, and we got to play catch up. So two touchdowns for CD as well.
Oh, I like that. Mike Rob's just throwing out here JSN TD, Tyler Warren TD. He's saying Ben Sanat TD. I don't know about all that one, but and Steve said, yeah, no Lamb doesn't have a touchdown. Got it knocked out in the first game.
At the one, okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Do you have any more?
Uno más.
All right, go ahead. I got one more as well.
Go ahead and Jordan Mason minus 135. A game where I really don't trust the Vikings. I trust Mason to get a lot of rushing volume and really to be the identity of the offense with no Aaron Jones. I expect Carson Wentz to still struggle. You could see some big plays to Justin Jefferson, but I don't think it'll be consistent enough. And when they get inside the red zone, I think it's going to be all Mason. Minus 135 feels pretty solid for someone I feel like, based on the role that he'll have, should probably be closer to a Jonathan Taylor in week 2. Thank God it's not minus 200.
Okay. All right. So last one up for me. Oh boy. Tucker Kraft. Not in.
You on Luke Musgrave?
Give me Luke Musgrave plus 270. Dude, wow. They passed to the tight end a lot. Luke Musgrave, if we remember, was supposed to be the guy. Then Tucker Kraft shows up, in a little bit of an injury-riddled start to Luke Musgrave's career. And then Tucker Kraft came in, and now he's like George Kittle light. Tucker Kraft not in. Next man up. They love passing to the tight end. Give me Mr. Luke Musgrave for plus 270.
It'll be great if it hits, and I can include that sound in the highlights.
Huhaim says this is where the Matthew Golden story begins. Yeah, I also considered that, but I like the long odds with Luke Musgrave, man. Nobody wants to bet Luke Musgrave, which is why I can hit.
Give me Romeo Doubs at plus 170 anytime touchdown.
Also in consideration. Again, just I feel like no one's going to bet on him, which is why he will score a touchdown.
And I feel like Romeo Doubs is going to play a shit ton of snaps.
I do like that as well. Okay, no more touchdowns for you. Is that accurate?
That wraps it up.
All right. Heading on over to against the spread. Let's go. How many against spreads you got?
Trey.
I also got 3. Brundog, floor is yours.
Give me the Colts minus 3.5. They have not punted. They have a great lightweight matchup up against the Titans in week 3. An offense that's still trying to figure itself out. Their defense has been able to stall teams at brief moments during the first couple of weeks, but not enough to hold off the opponent. Give me Colts minus 3.5. We're buying up 1 point, so we're paying minus 125 for this spread. Feel much safer with that. I believe we are still going on the road, but trusting the Colts in this one. Offenses look great. Dan Jones looks solid. Andrew likes John Taylor for a TD. I like Dan Jones for a TD. We're probably both wrong, and it'll just be the Josh Downs and Michael Pittman show. That's
It could. And so, Bruni, I looked at this and I was like, oh, I like the Colts too, right? But then I looked at it longer. I'm like, doesn't that line kind of smell? Why is it only 4.5?
That's why I bought 1 point. So that's
it. It stinks. I don't like it. When I see these and I'm like, that makes no sense to me. I thought it should be closer to 7. Sitting, I don't know. It scares me. I like your side. For me, it's you either bet Colts or it's no bet. It scares me. I don't know. It smells.
They were able to cover in week 1, but it was like an 8.5 point spread, and they covered by the half point. I don't trust that up against a Colts team that's looked amazing through the first 2 games. Again, no punting. Offense is just dialed in. I think up against a Titans defense, they'll still have something prepped for them that's going to overwhelm them early. Could easily see them up 14-3, 14-0, going into the second quarter.
Yeah,
so first quarter money line, first quarter spread, Colts. There you go.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm going to play it, it's going to be like that. First half money line for the Colts. The line stinks. I like your side, but it does stink to me for some reason. All right, first one up for me. They have killed me both weeks so far. I mean, just come on. What are we doing? I put you out on the show, Steelers week 1. I put you out on the show, Steelers week 2. I'm putting you out again, Steelers, on week 3. Let's go -1.5 for the Steelers. Again, both the defenses are not very good right now, but I trust the Steelers to get back in form a lot quicker than I do trust the Patriots to get back into some kind of good form. I like the weapons on the Steelers a little bit better. I mean, Drake May's athletic, and I think Drake May's live for a rushing touchdown, but I'll trust Mike Tomlin to get the team rolling again against the Patriots. -108 on the -1.5 for the Steelers.
You're just playing with fire, buddy.
Yeah, might as well, right? Third time's a charm, as they say.
Yeah, 60% of the money is on Pittsburgh, so that is interesting. I'll just say that for now, I disagree.
For now,
respectfully, I disagree.
Okay, next one up for you.
I have the Bengals +3. I am trusting Jake Browning in this one. Going on the road, got a lot of experience with this offense. We've seen him produce well with the playmakers. I'm trusting that they can cover a 3-point spread, keep it close. Again, I know the Vikings defense is good. I think that they may be able to get to him, but he's got the playmakers. He's got the run game, and I feel like he's going to have enough juice behind him in the separation of talent, right? Like this is what I go to for my baseline for my spread picks is, is there a separation, from one group to the next in just a level of talent? I think I see that in the offense between the two teams here. I just see the Vikings stalling. Give me the Bengals +3. I think that's a buy up or a buy down, maybe by half a point. I'm not sure.
It's at 3 right now.
+3, even money. Let's ride.
Yeah, and again, not an official play for me, but when I looked at this game, and I know I don't want to put Carson Wentz out there, giving points, like I don't love that -3 on the Vikings, but Brian Flores and the defense, like I just, yeah, like,
but it's got enough holes. I think just enough holes.
Yeah, like I would bet on the Vikings to hold them, because of the defense. But you're right, like I do feel like the Vikings can get stalled pretty easily with Carson Wentz, which is very scary to lay the 3 with him. But the defense of the Vikings definitely much better than the Bengals currently. But yeah, not an official play for me. I like the Vikings, but I'm not betting that game just because there's so many unknowns in that game. Like I don't know how to think of it.
60% of the public also on the Bengals.
That's not bad. Like I don't mind the 60. Like if you tell me like someone's like 80+ on it, then I really start to get worried. But
then I'd be a little scared.
Yeah, I'd be scared at that point. All right, next one up for me, Bruni. I'm sorry, but God, unless you guys can come out and absolutely script the entire game, I don't know how you're going to keep up with the Cowboys here. I'll take the Cowboys -1.5. Again, I'll trust Dak over Caleb to get this done. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a closer game, but I do feel like the Cowboys probably win by a touchdown here. So I'll take the Cowboys -1.5 against your Bears. Why aren't they scripting all the plays?
I don't know.
I don't know. Caleb Williams looks.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Get in Degen, man. I mean, what? Why?
Caleb Williams looks awesome when they have the scripted plays. It's like he knows, okay, this is what's happening, and he does.
Awesome?
I think so. I think when they come out and they run that first drive, he actually looks good. It's after that, and they're like, all right, now we're gonna call plays off the dome here, and he's like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to do? It's like just script up, try it one step at a time, right? Script the first half for him.
Just imagine that you telling someone like, well, I never really played under center. Well, I don't know if you know this, Caleb, but you're a player in the NFL. I don't know. Like maybe you figure it out, because you're a professional athlete and you probably have all the tools and all the skills needed to, figure it out. Dude, stop throwing the ball 8 feet into the air out of bounds. Stop throwing the ball at the ground at people's feet. Like, you have a good arm. Why the hell are you throwing to no one, to ghosts? He looks like Sam Darnold. I mean, some of the production has been nice, like the passing touchdowns. There's been some, spontaneity there, whether it's the opening few drives or it's something at the end of the game, kind of like garbage time, that late Rome Odunze touchdown, right? Like that wasn't anything. That wasn't anything special. Big deal. Oh, we still got 2 passing touchdowns, still completed some passes. My end of the year goals are looking really good, guys. The Chicago beat reporters are going to love it. Like it's. I hate it so much. Put him Degen.
Huhaim says, I've heard that it's the receivers being off script after the first 15, like DJ Moore calling his own options. So maybe it's not all on Caleb there, but he just looks confused after that first drive. Steve says they need to find a way to start getting Burden and Loveland more involved as well. I feel like that can't hurt if they would do that. I mean, Caleb needs some help out there.
It's just a really deep group. Like he talks about, oh, I can't sleep at night because I'm trying to figure out how to feed all my horses. Like, I mean, I think that's going to be tough to get those guys really included in the game plan. Maybe you get a couple of scripted, chunk plays. That would be cool. I just don't think it would be consistent. That's all. Like they still need both him and Cole Kmet on the field if they're going to operate at least how they're running things. If they start to really spread things out and they let Caleb back up off the line and they start doing things a little bit differently, that could be interesting. And also keep in mind, like DeAndre Swift could be out of this game. You could see a completely different game plan if they have literally no one to run the ball. Like, I mean, pray for the Roshan breakout game. Like the pray for Roshan to have a pulse game. Like give us a carry. Please give us a carry. Like, please, we want some more. Please give us some Roshan. It's pathetic. I'm begging at the TV like every Sunday so far. It's stupid. Monday night, week 1.
All right. What's your next ATS? Or your last one, I should say.
My last one is the Chargers -1.5. Getting a point here. We're -134. So definitely getting back a point. I trust them just to be the better team. I think we've seen more hiccups from the Broncos through the first 2 weeks. The defense has been playing less than expected, efficiency wise. They're a little bit beat up. As a group, injury, things that are popping up, guys that are just questionable. I'm not sure if they'll actually, miss week 3, but they've got several questionable tags in their defensive group. So I'm trusting the Chargers to take care of business here. Their run game is probably their weakest point right now. Just hasn't been consistent enough. But the way that they're just very deceiving with their play calling, the way that they're able to operate play action, the passing game has been very fluent, been very tough to stop the combination of Ladd McConkey, Keenan Allen, and Quentin Johnston. Looks like right now to me the best group, like the best wide receiver group in the NFL, just looking at production, the touchdowns, the catches spread out. And it's also been because the run game hasn't been perfect through the first couple of games. We're not seeing a fully evolved Amari Hampton yet. Maybe he does have a better week up against the Broncos. Maybe they get a little bit more juice, a little bit more life back there from him and Najee Harris. Najee Harris also did finish last week very, very well. He was getting some good, yardage per touch, per carry. So that was nice to see him actually, again, having that has a pulse moment. Oh, look what he looks like ramped up. Can't wait to see what he looks like a couple weeks from now if we can continuously just get a few more touches. So hoping for a little bit of improvement in the run game from the Chargers this week. But even if they're getting stalled, I expect the pass game to take care of business. The secondary from the Broncos hasn't been super impressive. Like I said, Titans covered against them week 1. Again, they only lost by 8, but it was an 8.5 point spread. Good teams win. Great teams covered. Go Titans. But trusting the Chargers in this one, -134. Again, buying down a point from the 2.5 to the 1.5. Feel free to take the 2.5, but I feel 1.5 is safer. We might get a game winner here from Dicker, the aforementioned Dicker. Up the Broncos booty.
Nice. I like it. All right. For me, and it's hard for me to admit that I'm going to back this man laying 7.5 points because I absolutely hate Mr. Sam Darnold. But the Saints are stinky.
Wow.
The Saints stank. All right.
Cooper Kupp scoring a touchdown. You just signed and delivered it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks -7.5.
Wow.
I mean, they play much better defense than the Saints. They're able to run the ball. They're definitely going to be able to run the ball on the Saints. I don't love laying 7.5 with Sam Darnold, but my gut tells me the Saints just can't keep up.
What do you know? Is Jalen Milroe going to be active in this game? What do you know?
God, I hope so. Hey, Jalen Milroe, just wait. Those packages will be coming out real
Where
soon.
are those? The packages are on the sideline, pal. And
Listen,
street clothes, buddy.
The Seahawks kind of got lucky last week winning, first off, okay?
they were neck and neck with the Niners in week 1. They were neck and neck with Brock Purdy.
Yeah, they still lost because Sam Darnold stinks.
They did. Yeah, I mean, to defend Sam Darnold, to go to the podium, for Sam Darnold week 1. They didn't give him enough attempts. They were not letting him off the leash. They gave him some more room to breathe in week 2, and look how well it worked. So I'm expecting that in week 3. Let's ride, Sam. Let's ride.
You said not letting him off the leash. I think that was by design. They're keeping him in a house.
Hey,
if he goes outside,
when you only lose that by that much to the Niners week 1, when you're completely in it, they were dominating a portion of that game. So I get it was working, but you got to get your guy warmed up. You got to get him feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just leave him in the cold and then expect him to make a play. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. I'll tell you that right now. You got to get Sam Darnold warmed up.
Kittle was killing them until he got injured. If Kittle played that whole game, I don't know that they stay close. Kittle was
you just got to play the snaps that are in front of you, pal. It doesn't matter who's on the field. You got to play the snaps in front of you. All right.
Yeah. All right. Go Seahawks. Go Sam.
It's your pick.
God, I know. It's because in my heart of hearts, I'm like, I lay the 7.5 with the Seahawks because I think the Saints, I can't keep up with them. God, I just hate Sam Darnold.
Jamie Pierock saying that Sam Howell's with the Seahawks. He's not with the Seahawks again, is he? Did they trade for him from the Vikings? Where did Sam Howell go? He left the Vikings. Where did he go?
Fuck if I know. Once he left Washington, he was dead to me.
They have Drew Lock as their number 2. Drew Lock. Digging into the QB2 status here.
I think so.
There you go, Steve.
Yeah, it's Drew Lock. Yeah.
Howell's on the Eagles. There you go. I was going to say, I knew he was somewhere else because it's absolutely ridiculous that we're not getting Sam Howell with Justin Jefferson. It's absurd. It's absurd. Damn the Vikings. Damn them. Carson Wentz. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah. All right. That was your last ATS. Is that accurate?
That is correct.
All right, on to the dogs. All right, how many dogs you got?
Trey.
Oh, I got 2, so floor is yours.
Give me the Patriots plus 110. Like I said, respectfully disagree. I don't love this Steelers team right now. The defense is in shambles. They're allowing a ton of action on the ground, specialty and focus of the Patriots to get the ground game rolling. We have not seen a Henderson breakout yet. That is just looming. I feel like it could happen at any moment. I'm expecting Henderson to be involved in this game. He's getting the pass work. He's getting the receptions. I think he gets a few more carries here and there. He's going to find pay dirt. He's going to bust open a few big plays and keep himself on the field. This is a great opportunity to do it up against the Steelers' rush defense that has been piss poor through the first 2 weeks. We've seen some big plays from Jalen Ramsey in the secondary, but overall, it's been floodgates. It's been bend, don't break for the Steelers. They're allowing guys to push on them, playing a little bit softer coverage, dropping back in zone a little bit more. I think Drake May is going to have a good game. I'd like him in that 2-touchdown potential parlay. Give me also anytime rushing touchdown for him as well. I'm liking a big game from the Patriots and Drake May in week 3, plus 110 on the money line.
Yeah. Well, Bruni, sorry you're losing your first dog, big guy. I'm sorry about that.
I have been pretty money on my dogs.
I hear you.
Actually, the only dog I have lost, you're correct, Andrew, was week 1, Chicago Bears. It was the only dog I've lost so far. So never again. We can't do it. But last week we swept and we went 2-1 week 1. Dogs.
I like it a lot. All right. Next, first dog up for me. I'm going to take a team with a quarterback that is a 75% win rate against this team. They, looked fairly decent, but lost an absolute heartbreaker last week. I'm going to take the Texans plus 110. Mike Raub said it earlier in here. I had that on the card. Plus 110 for the Texans money line. I mean, CJ Stroud owns the Jags in his career. He has a 110.1 passer rating across those games. I mean, he's just good against them. Nico Collins is going to eat against this Jags secondary.
He says.
Yes, I do truly believe that. And I don't know, something's up with the Jags right now. Trevor Lawrence over there just waving off his coach. They're kind of in shambles right now, and I think that they do get back to it at some point. They will be pretty decent. I just don't know that they're going to recover right now. And CJ Stroud they're desperate for a win, right? This is that desperation play. In my eyes, I don't think the Texans come out and fall flat on their face here. Defenses look pretty good. Offense is going to get back to work here now with Christian Kirk back in the fold. So I'll take Texans plus 110.
Next up, I have the Bengals plus 130. Giving me the cover, give me the money line. Again, I think that you're going to see some separation in talent from Browning to Carson Wentz. Key factor is going to be the quarterback play in this matchup. We have seen Browning with these weapons in the past. I'm trusting the Bengals in week 3, plus 130 on the money line.
Okay. All right. Hit him with a gritty says Ramondre Stevenson 2+ touchdown game incoming. Jamie says Nico will get 120 yards. Huhaim's Nico BTJ battle. Potentially if BTJ decides that he knows how to play football again. A gritty 2 TD special. Love to see it. All right. Last one up for me. Jamie in the chat. Alert. We have an upset. Upset. No one's going to be on him.
No.
Their team name
the points.
Does not matter against their team name doesn't match the helmet. Nothing makes sense about them. Their quarterback looks slow as shit. But the Packers coming to town to the Browns. I don't know, man. Just in my belly, something tells me the Browns are going to have themselves a nice game this week. It's a big play. It's an underdog. It's a long shot for a reason. But give me the Cleveland Browns to shock the and beat the undefeated Packers.
You say undefeated like it should be impressive. They're just a much better team. I mean, I can't agree.
We'll see.
Respectfully disagree. We love long shots, but I think we build the long shots. We build them. Make some ladders and shit.
You better put some sound over that terrible sound you put there if the Browns win when you do our highlight reel.
What sound would you like? You could just hit it again. Just let the pick out. Now I've got a fresh one. I won't interrupt it.
No. You got to put something in there and like a word on it that says during the dun-to-dun. This was actually supposed to be a victory dance song.
Andrew's the Muffin Man. Let's really quick. We got to look at DeAndre Hopkins really quick. He has been making people money. I want to see if they've got his receiving props out yet. The touchdowns, the yards. Let's see. Oh, I don't think they've given it. Cowards. They have Justice Hill and they have Derrick Henry. They have no receivers for Hopkins or for the Ravens, excuse me. So no Hopkins. Cowards. Look out for it. Look out for the DeAndre Hopkins receiving line. Touchdowns probably available, but 3 weeks in a row feels like a big ask. It's a really good matchup. He doesn't get much coverage on defense. He can't be a priority. Mark Andrews is just playing decoy. He's just playing possum on every drive. It's great for D-Hop. It's great for Zay Flowers. Not great for the possum. So
not great, Bob.
Not great.
All right. Mike Robwood is requesting either 2 to 3 player props from us and a TD each. So, Bruni, you want to give out your first one? This is for his underdog bet 'em slip or pick 'em slip. So I don't know exactly what he can put on there, but you want to give him one of your favorite props?
Can we do Gibbs receptions? Or is that like
Mike Rob alert? Can you check your pick'ems and let us know if what we give you is actually able to be put in there? So he is looking for the.
And is it slate oriented? Like, can it not be like the Monday night? Does it have to be like a specific slate?
I think you can put anything on it. Mike, fill us in. What should we be looking for here, big dog?
So yeah, I like the Gibbs 4 catches. I like. Well, you go ahead.
Throw in there Dak Prescott over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Okay. Do you think I get more juice for picking like a Dan Jones touchdown? Like, do you think that it gives it more life or something?
The Dan Jones?
Yeah. Because of the odds.
Probably.
I don't know how it works. If we're just looking for like safe picks, like if you're just like, oh, I just need like 4 correct picks or whatever. Trying to think. If I just want to roll with what I have. because I like Juwan Johnson on the receiving. I like Wandell on the receiving. So whatever Wandell or Juwan Johnson yards are, either one of those. And then you go ahead with either your last one or with touchdowns.
Yeah, and he did say that he could do anything pretty much here. So all right. So can you put in the Fairbairn over 1.5 field goals, Mike Rob? Is that a thing? If so, I'd like to throw that in there. And then
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was looking for touchdowns. So, okay, said yeah, that's the thing. Good. So for touchdowns, throw in either Jonathan Taylor or Bijan, whichever one you like the best. I love both them, but whichever one you like out of those two, Mike, for me.
For my touchdowns, we're gonna go with Mason for sure. And then I don't know if I want to go Chubb or if I want to give something different. I'm thinking Mason. What's a good receiver one that I like?
I mean, do you like the CD?
CD's a pretty good one. Kind of also like Rome.
I mean, you like your Bengals this week. What about
Chase
Jamal?
Brown? All right, yeah. So no, let's go Chase Brown. We'll go Mason and Chase Brown. You're right. I do like the Bengals.
Mike Rob, let us know if you can fit all that in. And what's that paying you, big dog?
Yeah, guy. We need our cut.
We want to know how much money you are making this week.
Yep. Nope. Fantastic show as always. Andrew, anything to share before we head out?
No, I don't think so. Again, I appreciate everyone coming back to join us once again on Degen Dads. If you haven't already, or like we said, go sign up for PropsBotAI. It does all the hard work for you, shows you all the best lines, where you get the best odds. It has the new and improved way to look at confidence of a play. I look at that all the time. It's showing you like what the best plays are per its algorithm. Very nice tool to utilize each and every week. So go sign up for that. And of course, sign up for the FanSpeak Degen subscription. Links are below in the show description. Best of luck to everybody. Best of luck to all of our bets. And best of luck to you in fantasy. What do they say? Minimal sweats and winning bets. I think that's what Nick Costa says when I listen to him. Minimal sweats and winning bets. Yes, sir.
Be good and happy gambling.
Always gambling. Never stop. Never stop.
I don't think that's going to put him in a trance or anything, Andrew, but nice try.
It's a lullaby for sleeping time. Never stop. Never stop.
Go casino. You will go to casino.
Yeah. Bet slips. More.
All right, right on.
All right, let's go.
Let's head out. Take care. Be well. Be good, everybody. If you can't be good, be good at it. We'll see you.